Sorry about the last battle, guys. It was a bit rushed. No title screen or anything. Bit too fast for narration. I sort of screen read a bit. Sorry about that. This will be a nice, long battle. Maybe the other one was better. I don't know. You tell me. Anyway, this battle was a pretty good battle. Similar to the last one. Last one was... It wasn't the greatest battle since I won quite easily. Not much prediction needed. But this battle required a lot more prediction. So here, I predicted the taunt. And anyway, the only thing I could do was yawn anyway. And I will get something else to sleep. So, Leaf Blade was the safest option. And 2 Leaf Blades takes it out. All he gets to do is set up Stealth Rock. I'm continuing to going for Leaf Blade here. Okay, I know he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, but not much on my team can take it, since they are pretty physically based. And Leaf Blade does have the high critical hit ratio. So if I did get a critical hit here, it goes through the burn, I think. It might not. It might still consider the burn in, but then it would do at least that much damage anyway. And at least, what, 2-3 hit KO it? Yeah. But unfortunately with the burn, it is doing nothing really. And so, I really should switch, but again, nothing on my team can really take a Fire Punch too well and still take out the Dusknoir. There is one, and I probably should have switched, but you will find out what that guy is later. So yeah, the critical hits would have been useful here. Unfortunately, I don't get any, and the Fire Punch is able to take me out nice and easily, and it isn't the greatest start. Oh, I am able to survive actually, but the burn does take me out. If the Will-O-Wisp had missed, I would have got lot more damage on, but there's nothing I can do about it. And I should have probably sped up the first part of this battle. Anyway, I switched into Leddy and the Bug Flying type. Okay, Bug Flying types aren't the greatest typing, offensively or defensively, but this is my dual screener. I go for the Reflect here, and after that Reflect, the base 100 attack guy can't even 2-hit KO. And here, I legitly did misclick this. You won't know. You won't think I did, but I legitly knew that he carried the Fire Punch and the Shadow Sneak, and I wanted to go for the Safeguard here, so he couldn't Will-O-Wisp my next guy. And if I did go for that single move, I would have won this battle straight away. And if you know what the L's are, you could pretty much predict what I'm talking about. A guy that needs one move to set up and can sweep an unprepared team as if it were nothing. And this is why I wanted it to set up. This is why I didn't switch into anything else when he switched in against my Leafeon. Yes, a Linoone. Linoone is great. It's got the great ability of Gluttony, so its speed can be raised just at 50% health, which is ideal for Belly Drum, which cuts your HP in half. Maxing your special attack, so it's +6 special attack. Okay, it doesn't have the great attacks, but it has good speed now, like great speed, because it's base 1/110 normally. So great speed now. And it also has the priority of extreme speed, a base 80 power move, with stab 120 and priority. So only something scarfed with priority can outspeed it. Or a ghost type. And it was unusual to carry the Sucker Punch. I was not expecting that, but I still go for the Shadow Claw here. And if I went for the Safeguard, it would have been incredibly good. And as you'll see, it would have knocked this guy out to oblivion. And I would still be on decent health because the burn would have not been there. Fortunately, I don't get to do that. And there's nothing really I can do about it at the moment. So I switched it to Licky Licky, into Licky Licky, which is what I probably should have done in the first place. He goes for the Will-O-Wisp, but I do carry the Fire Blast anyway, so it takes it out after it does. So I am able to take out the Aerodactyl, but his Dusknoir takes out 3 of my guys, and I take out it on its own. So I'm only on -1 at the moment, which isn't too bad, really. Ludicolo's taken a lot of damage, and Ludicolo should be underused or even overused. It has great bulk, great special attack, great physical attack, a phenomenal move pool. So great coverage. Its only downfall is slow, and it has the strongest move, non-boosted in the game. A stab explosion. So that's base 250, sorry, times 2 because of explosion's ability of halving the opponent's defense. So that's base 100 plus stab, so base 750. That is ridiculous damage. And Licky, is able to take out that Gastrodon in one hit with a power whip, even though it is 4 times super effective, but it still takes it down, even though the burn is there, halving the attack. And it takes the Zapdos' Thunderbolt like it were nothing, and explodes on -2 and is still able to knock it out. So that's base 750, so even after the burn, but the Life Orb sort of does cancel the burn out slightly. It's approximately 400 base power, and that's definitely enough to take out a Zapdos. So Licky has taken out 2.5 of his guys, and we are now exactly even. So on another blind switch, so it's 2v2 now. Going into the end of the game here, Licky got its mini sweep, a great mini sweep, and I go into my Lopunny here, go for the switcheroo, because I'm predicting either a Calm Mind or a substitute. Hoping he doesn't go for the Thunderbolt, and I give him the choice specs, and my prediction paid off perfectly. And now he's locked into substitute and can't do too much to me whatsoever. The reason why I was able to take those hits so well was because of the light screen, but never underestimate the power of never used Pokemon. So if I did have my last two were different, it could have turned out very differently. Yes, that does imply I lost the battle. He does have a Metagross, and Lopunny can't touch it, really. Fire Punch is doing decent amount, and if I did get the burn, I would have got the game, as you'll see what my last guy is. It's another sweeper, similar to Licky, similar to Linoone, more similar to Linoone than a Licky. That's a tongue twister, but it's definitely able to do mass damage anyway to anything. So a sweeper nonetheless, physical sweeper, and all my guys were physical here, apart from Licky. Licky had 1 Fire Blast, so if he had a physical wall like the Dusknoir, I was unable to touch it, really. I do get a crit, but the burn would have been much more useful, as you will see. So standard ones carry Meteor Mash, Thunder Punch, Agility, Thunder Punch, Earthquake. So I think I've lost here. I go into my Lucario, and he does get the attack raise on the first time with the Meteor Mash, which might have mattered. I'm not 100% sure. Because I'm not sure if a Lucario is able to take Zen Headbutt without the +1. And it probably can. Though Lucario is very, very fragile, it probably would be able to. I could Sword Stance and hopefully take this guy out with an extreme speed, and then the Raikou with an extreme speed. But that would just be very, very lucky. So I hope you enjoyed the battle. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. I'll see you in the future.